I'd say really the easiest things to learn would just be shove-its. Backside shove-it, frontside shove-it, fakey shove-its. You just kind of skid it around and have it do a nice 180 or 360. And if you get that stuff, it starts to make sense in your brain what a trick should look like and how fast you have to do things. And once your fingers learn how to respond, then probably pressure flips. Pressure flips are important because it gets the board flipping and it gets your fingers in some kind of position where you know where to apply pressure to and make them flip. Once you learn like simple shove-its and the pressure flips, then you move to the ollie. Everything else is built off of ollies. Just trying standing still ollies with your hand kind of winding backwards is easier. Wind back and have G-forces kind of press the board into your hand as you're coming forward. If you can get that motion down and be doing ollies standing still, then it's just a matter of trying them fakey, kind of level them off. And once you learn how to do them fakey, then doing them forwards is practically the hardest. It's really about speed and where to pop. Try to keep your hand light on the board most of the time, but just in the split second before you pop, apply some pressure to the board, and it'll get the board to stick just enough you can get a good solid snap off the tail, and that launches you vertically up in the air. And once you're up in the air, you just gotta level it off and push it back to the ground. And ollies are built off of ollies, and all like switch ollies and fakey ollies. Once you get those, it allows you to develop a whole new set of tricks based on grinds. You could ollie into a grind, fakey ollie into a grind, do like a nollie nose grind, and you don't have to worry about the curve too sticky or maybe I'm not going fast enough because I'm scared. In real skateboarding, you'd have to worry about stuff like that, but in finger skateboarding, you can get onto the rail and just ride it out as long as you need to. So it makes it, I guess, too easy. The kickflips are actually quite easy once you know how to ollie. It's just a matter of getting your front finger almost right over the front truck. That really helps to level your board out in the air. Finding that magic placement for your index finger, once you get that down, it's actually quite easy. I find that having transition, it eliminates the need for such a powerful ollie. Allow the transition to pop you in the air, then you can just concentrate on getting your foot placement right and having the flip come around naturally. Transition is definitely the place for flip tricks.
Salut, je m'appelle Damien Bernadet, j'ai 22 ans.
Et moi je m'appelle Pauthex, j'ai 23 ans, on habite tous les deux Dijon en France, la capitale de la moutarde. C'est une salle de skate qui nous a donné envie de faire de la finger skateboard. Des fois on n'arrivait pas à faire les figures de skate, puis puis même, on allait skater, et puis le soir, quand on chillait, bon, on aimait bien faire un peu, se donner un nouveau jeu d'adresse, quoi. Et on a eu l'idée de faire de la skateboard, de produire les figures de skate, mais en miniature. Et après, c'est devenu un délire, un jeu d'adresse. Au fur et à mesure qu'on progressait, ça nous a donné envie de continuer dans cette voie-là. Et maintenant, on peut arriver à faire des figures assez compliquées. Et la différence, c'est que maintenant, c'est vraiment un jeu d'adresse et on donne une utilité à ce produit. C'est vraiment quelque chose de fonctionnel.
Voilà, en plus de tous nos petits modules de récup pour rider, on a eu l'idée de faire cette table tournante voilà, pour rider sans bouger, pour enchaîner les runs sans avoir à se déplacer. Turntable finger skatepark pour les requins. Ouais, voilà, tu passes du temps sur ta finger, tu performes, tu commences. C'est pas de secret, tu t'entraînes, plus ça va plus vite pour enchaîner les figures, tu te fatigues vachement moins vite un finger.
Et ce qu'il y a de bien, c'est...
La progression, elle est pareille pour skate, elle va plus vite parce que c'est plus léger, c'est moins fatigant.
Il n'y a pas de mental, quoi.
Ouais,
t'as pas peur de faire une figure parce que tu vas tomber, ça c'est bien.
Tu peux pas se blesser en finger, c'est dur de se blesser en finger.
My name's Darin Langhorst. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. I've been finger skateboarding for about 7 years. My first exposure to skateboarding probably would have been 1987. I saw one in the paper, used for $25, and I thought, man, what an investment, that'd be a great deal. I skateboarded for a couple of years and then turned into snowboarding. And while I was in British Columbia snowboarding, started doing a lot of finger skateboarding. It's actually kind of funny. It's like something that I've done for a long time. Most of my friends, they think it's kind of neat, oh wow, 360 kickflip with your hand, it's pretty cool, but never really thought like anyone else did it. For me, it's just kind of a time killer while I'm making calls. Instead of doodling, I'll just have a little quarter pipe by the phone. Doesn't strike me as odd, but everybody else kind of laughs. Not really the coolest thing, I guess, but it's a lot of fun. My friend John Bath, he had one on a keychain, and we get home from the hill, and you got like 7 hours to fill. And when you got about 25 cents a day for entertainment money, you just buy yourself a roll of duct tape, and that's about all you really need. We build ramps out of craft dinner boxes and anything we could find in the trash that was nice heavy cardboard. We started building this little street setup on our dining room table, and then it grew to some old doors and just kind of took over the living room. That skateboard got glued back together way too many times. After we kind of retired it, started to build our own out of plexiglass and Lego and other different types of toys that we cut the axles out of and remount them with crazy glue. They were pretty crude at first, but we got the construction down. That's kind of what my designs were for probably like 6 or 7 years. It definitely occupies the time. Besides, you get to like build little ramp setups and you get to flex your brain when you got to make that stuff. I think that's really satisfying. Building stuff is almost the funnest part. Build the ramps out of illustration board or some kind of flexible but strong cardboard. Spend a lot of time cutting it. Make your curves really nice for transitions. Tape everything down onto a table so it's solid. The better it's built, the better it'll ride. Like a lot of people, it's all just about having the board take off, do lots of spins and flips, and then having the board land on its wheels and then putting your hand back on it real fast so that it was a trick. To me, it's got to look exactly like real skateboarding. And the more realistic, the better. If you can catch a trick before it lands, that's the ultimate in style. My advice for any young disciples trying to become champion finger skateboarders of the world would be discipline, do lots of finger push-ups, and practice for 10 hours a day. And that's the only way you'll ever get good. No, you can get good anytime, but practice definitely makes you perfect.